Hi traders, welcome to the video. Please pause the video and make sure you understand the disclaimer before proceeding. Hi traders, Anthony here, just taking a look at the US 100. So we've got this range heading into the London Open. So this is building substantial liquidity above and below this range. What I'm waiting for is a break of the range and an opportunity as we trade into the session open. I'll just show you what I've got marked up. We'll go out, say to the daily. I'll give you a quick top down. Oh yeah, I've got a Fibonacci and a couple of arrows and all this going on. So basically what I'm looking at here is on the daily time frame, we've got this bullish accumulation zone under here, but what's interesting is see how this is trading down heading into potentially, see this level under here, these lows on the daily time frame. This is a target for me, a point of interest. Like quite often you'll find when the market trades down heading into either previous highs or previous lows on the daily, it's going to look to attack liquidity on the other side of this low being there. Let me show you what I'm talking about. See this green candle back here, strong move to the upside. What happened prior to that? Okay, have a look back here. See these lows? Trades up, trades back down, touches, and it spikes under, attacking sell-side liquidity under these previous lows. Then look what happens. That's the result. Now we can have a look at here, for example, we've got this high on the daily. Okay, what happens? See how we trade up? It trades through, so we've got a stack of sell-side liquidity resting above this. Okay, retail traders shorting this. Smart money attacks liquidity above the previous high here. And look what we get. So I'm always looking for this opportunity. So this is why this level under here is a point of interest for me. So at some stage, this is going to be looking to tap into that. So that's one thing on the daily time frame. So the other thing that's of interest for me here is if you have a look at this candle here, look at the candle left, the low, and then the candle right, the high. I've just pulled through that, this price gap. Right, so we've got this thin leg through here. Thin leg meaning there's nothing left and right of it. And it's an imbalance that the market is going to look to fill. That's a target level for me. See this candle here, this thin leg? Right, what happens? Okay, I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is the idea. Okay, so we've got this thin leg through here, then we've got the candle high, candle low. Market trades back down and rebalances. So this imbalance has been resolved down through here. Right, so this imbalance here is waiting for the market to trade back through it. So the market's looking for two things, liquidity and to rebalance. So liquidity, this leg to the downside, we've got a stack of liquidity resting up in here. That's one thing, and then we've got this imbalance. So the market's going to look to, at some stage, trade through that. So with that in mind, we've got this, more or less, this target sitting up here and under here. 2 points of interest. So where to from here? Well, we've had a bit of a pullback. I mean, it could go in either direction. So that's what I'm looking at. If we grab a Fibonacci, so we pull it from here to here. Well, see this price gap in my yellow zone here, 61.8 fib. There it is. So it kind of makes sense that potentially this could trade all the way back up in resistance, looking for these levels. So that's a possibility that we break north and we travel up. The other thing with this is if we have a look at it on the 4 hour, let's go down, 4 hour time frame. Now there's a nested level here. We've got this 4 hour price gap. Right, so definitely this is a point of interest. See this thin leg through here, candle left, candle right, just pulling through the high, the low and the high. So we've got this nested 4H1D price gap through here. Potential target, and we're having a look at this now from another perspective. All right, we've got this lower highs, lower lows. So we've got this trend 4 hour to the downside, but it's shifted gears here. We've got a break of structure to the upside. So this is a bullish break of structure here. This can travel in either direction, but it's definitely going to be looking for two targets above and below at some stage. I'm looking for a short-term trade. In other words, I'm looking for a day trade today. What do I want to do today? Well, the first thing that catches my eye is we've got this big level here, 4 hour, and it's consolidating or ranging sideways. The possibility here that is that this trades north, but before it does, if it's going to do that, it will look for liquidity. Potentially, okay? Just got to weigh up the pros and cons and sort of make a decision. But if we have a look at this move here, we've got sell side liquidity resting under here. Strong bullish move, stops, sitting under, and down in here. We've got this imbalance, so this makes sense that, if anything, even if this is going to trade north, we retrace into liquidity and to rebalance, and then possibly we head north. So looking at the chart, my bias is going to be to short this. If it finds its feet here and pushes north, I'll let it go. I'm not interested. I really want to see, and if we take it from a Fibonacci perspective, well, we've got leg 1, retrace, leg 2, retrace. That makes sense. For you fib guys out there, here's the retrace. Low to high, 61.8786. We've got our price gap. That makes sense. So I'm looking for the short back down into these levels. That's my play if it sets up. With that in mind, from the higher time frame, I'm looking for a short opportunity. We'll go down to 5-minute chart. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, click the link below. Join our free Telegram group. You're more than welcome, and I'd love to see you in there. So with that, I'm looking for an opportunity mainly to short this. We're heading into the London Open. We've got this range, and what do we know about when the market's ranging? All right, this is set up by smart money. This is deliberately set up by smart money to build liquidity above and below the range. This is going to attack liquidity at some stage. Let's just do that. Now, I'm looking for a short. So the play that I want to see is going to be a fake out, a shakeout. All right, this is the play that I'm wanting. Let's just kind of do that. That's the play that I'm wanting, however it kind of works out, right? And then that's going to be the trade. And watch it around the London Open, right? So, I mean, that could be more... That could do that. And this could be possibly, this is just hypothetical at the moment, but if we get this break to the downside, then we could trade that. That would be a long here, for sure, right? That's fine. But I know that that's most likely, if it does trade south into the London Open, and it rotates here, that will be basically trapping short traders in here. And then they take it up, they take out their stops, right? And then we've got the Asian close of the Asian session. So that's the kind of play that I'm looking for. And around the Asian session close, do we see it roll over? And then this is the trade that I'm wanting, if we get that, if that shapes up. So that's my thought process, guys. I'm looking for a short. I want to see it break this low, this range down. I'll probably buy, and then when this starts to roll over, I'll probably look for a short opportunity, and then that would be a longer play, potentially, something like that. Can it do the opposite? Can it trade north? Absolutely it can. Absolutely it can. If it's going to do that, I would imagine, this is just my thought process, but the kind of thing then, if this is going to trade north, would be the first thing is we get the fake out, and then the shakeout, right? And then, and then we're off to the races, right? So I'm always looking for, as we trade into the London Open, how does this trade, which way does it push? The first break, so that could be, an opportunity here then to short that. But be careful. There's a low down here. This is going to be where you're going to be looking for a long to buy, and then as we see it, higher highs, higher lows, shaping up on the lower time frame. I'd even look at this on the 3 or a 1 minute. That's your opportunity once the trend starts to form, to jump in. Anyway, I don't want to drag this out, but at the moment it's ranging, and I'm looking for a break either side of the range, see how it trades around the London Open, and then the opportunity will will happen there. I'm going to be most likely taking this trade, and I will post my live trade. I'm trading a funded account, prop firm, and I'm sharing my trades in our VIP group from $19.95 a month. If you're interested, jump on board with us. Awesome value. I'm doing a prop challenge at the moment. Well, I've got 4 prop firm accounts running. Okay, this one's which one is it? It's the Turtle Challenge. It's awesome. Check it out. I've got a video on that actually. And I'm building that account, looking for my 10% so that I can scale up and be trading another funded account. All right, guys, with that, hope you have a great day. Safe trading. See you in the next one.